Hi guys, welcome back to the House of Grills. We are here today to present a very special cut, a unique cut that you guys could replicate to your friends, family, same as we did with the picanha on the last episode. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, please check our first episode. And this cut in particular is well known in South America, as you guys can expect it, but also it's very popular on the west coast of US. We are talking about the tri-tip. Tri-tip become popular over the years in North America, also in Canada. And the way that we're gonna prepare here, we will learn the whole process from select the meat, cut, properly cooking, and serve to enjoy with anyone that you would like.
The tri-tip originally was really popular in South America, especially the regions of Argentina, Brazil and Uruguay. It is prepared in different ways across each of the cultures, but if you look at Brazil, in Brazilian Churrasco, it's called the Maminha Brazilian Churrasco, and it is mostly served with a butter, garlic, herb sauce. And in the Argentinian asado, it is mostly served with the chimichurri. If you look at the tri-tip, it's the bottom sirloin of a subprime cut. So it's not a really expensive cut of meat, but given the fact that it's an intramuscular cut, it has a lot of tenderness, flavor that is associated with the tri-tip.
Welcome back to the house. Today we're gonna prepare our tri-tip using our charcoal cattle grill. Coleman brand is 22.5 inches. It's a very nice cattle grill. You are able to cook anything that you would like and you still get that amazing smoked flavor came from charcoal lamp.
It is time to show you how to trim and also clean your cut of meat. Only trim if necessary. As you can see, a nice fat layer is indispensable for a juicy and flavorful tri-tip. So, don't forget to ask your butcher to leave a little bit of fat on the next time. Starting removing the excess fats from the lateral. Flip your maminha and trim some fat that is on the surface of the meat side. Flip again and finish trimming the extra fat. Make sure that it looks nice and clean. Be careful not to trim too much as the fat helps keep moisture in. Now it's time to mix the homemade dry rub that we use to season this amazing piece. Always add salt and black pepper based on your preference. Another priceless tip here, guys. When you finish mixing the seasoning, you must cover all the parts of the meat, including the fat side. This will ensure flavor through the meat. Finally, we will make garlic butter and herb sauce to accompany our maminha. Here are the ingredients and how to prepare the garlic butter and herb sauce. After chopping the parsley, cut the butter in half and make into cubes. Add in a bowl and mix with 5 cloves of crushed garlic. Keep on mixing until you reach a nice smooth consistency. Finally, add some oregano and the parsley. Your garlic butter and herb sauce is ready. Now, it's time to explain the cutting and slicing method. First step is to lay the roast on the top point closest to you. Second step is to identify the main grain in the middle and cut the roast in half from the top point along. Before slicing, identify the direction of the grains from both sides and begin cutting slices across the grain, as indicated here on the dashed lines.
We just finished to cook the Maminha, the tri-tip, and as you guys can see, I was lucky enough to get a medium rare point here, and right now is the best part. As I said, it's time to try and see if it's actually tastes so good as it looks right now. Let me grab one piece here that's not so huge, and cheers. Oh my gosh, so juicy, guys. It's really good. I'm proud of myself. Sorry to say that, but it's really good. So flavor. Well, as I said before, this piece of meat is one of my favorite. I was excited for that video because it was mentioned to the guys that work with me here that the last time that I tried was a long time ago, was in Brazil. So it's nice. I'm not kidding. This piece of meat brings me some memories about that. It's pretty good, guys, pretty good. It's nice to mention that the texture from the tri-tip is totally different from other cuts. Even like some prime ones, as like tomahawk. But you know what? In terms of flavor, it's pretty much the same. I would say that sometimes it's more flavor than some prime cuts. You can notice that I was able to build that crust, kind of like smoking crust. This happens because we cook on the charcoal. So if I had a chance to suggest, I always go with charcoal with this particular piece of meat. And the juiciness is unbelievable. It's pretty good.
Let me just grab a small piece here. Cheers, guys. It's settling in. Oh wow. Give me a moment here, guys, come on. It's much more tender. I think it's probably because it was a much bigger flank that we put on the grill. I think that's a bit of a considerable difference between the propane grill, the gas grill we used last time, and the charcoal. It really brings out the flavor here. It's so juicy, has a lot of flavor, very tender, it kind of melts in your mouth. And I got nothing more to say. It's like really, really good. Let me just try another piece off with the sauce, see how it compares. Chunk. Let's see how it goes. It's a smoother taste, really, really juicy. The herb and cheese garlic sauce, it's just on another level. So much of flavor, so much of, you get the real buttery taste along with the parsley and the oregano in it. The aftertaste is so good. You just have to make it and try it at home to really know what it actually feels like. This is like delightful. I miss out on a lot of food. I will not be eating curry anymore. Just gonna stick to Brazilian food. Cheers, guys.
Boom, taking this one. Can I eat off the knife? My mom always told me not to do that. Don't eat off the knife, Martha. Very tender. Flavor is amazing. I honestly don't think it needs sauce at all. Perfectly salted, but I'm gonna try it with sauce too. All right, I'm gonna try this one. Oh my God, that's really good. The sauce is really good. It doesn't take away from the meat at all. It just adds to it, actually. It's really good. I'm gonna give it, I kind of prefer it without the sauce, so I'm gonna give the one without the sauce a 9, and that's gonna be an 8.5. That's a good cut of meat. I would say that the tenderness is probably a 9 out of 10 for both. I've never tried this recipe, but I've had this meat before.
That's it, guys. Another episode from House of Grills. I hope that you guys enjoy, same as we did with the picanha. Don't forget to check our first episode as well. And don't forget to follow us, subscribe to our channel, check it out, our page on Instagram as well. And mainly give some comments, suggestions, whatever you would like to do in order to support us, in order to support this community, because we are here because of the barbecue. That's it. Cheers. We are the House of Grills. What the fuck is that? Ah. You can talk like that.
Fast guy.